Hey now, I just picked up, on sale, fortunately, it was like $100 off, which is awesome, a T-fal Easy Fry XL digital air fryer. They say that this is a 4.2 liter capacity, should serve up to 6 people, 60-minute timer. They got the temperature on there. Oh, an innovative basket that's easy to clean. Fantastic. Let's find out. Let us take a peek at what's going on inside this box. Opening her up, looks like we've got a small, perhaps a manual, little registration information here. There's a foam lid that's kind of helping contain the power cord. And then on the inside here, we've got what appears to be the air fryer. Just going to go ahead, pull it out, set it down, and yeah, nothing else in that box. Toss. There we are. Okay, plastic wrapped over top of it, but really easy to take off, which is sweet. It's got some of this little foam on it. This is kind of taped on. Pull that off. 4 little strips of that. And there's also some of this covering the bottom. So far, it is really quite easy to unpack, which is fantastic. Ta-da! Here we are. Okay, so let's take a closer look. So according to this wee little manual here, there are a couple of quick things to do before our first use. First of all, it says that we should be removing any of these stickers. So I'm going to go ahead and peel this one off here, and this one seems to be covering the touch screen. Peel that off. We've got a second one here over the display. And one more here. Looks like we can just take off. This doesn't come off really easily. Might play around with that. The other thing that I want to do, it says, is to take out this bowl and clean it all out with some nice warm soapy water. So I'm also going to do this right now. So now that this bowl is cleaned out and I basically let it dry out, you push it in. And this thing lights up. You can see that there is this power button and everything is lit up here. So by reading the manual, you can see that you can either just, it's going to default at 180 Celsius here in 15 minutes. So a person could just go ahead and hit start and it's going to go ahead and fire up like that. Or by telling it to stop, you can sit around and change manually your temperatures, whatever you need. You can change the default time that it's going to cook for. You can also, just by pushing the little chef button here, decide whether you want French fries or like all these different foods in here, just preset settings that they've got. Pretty simple here. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a whirl with some French fries. So for the fries, I've got some roasted potatoes that I didn't bother to peel them because I really like the skins on there. I just used my little French fry cutter. I have them in some salt water, and I'm doing that for a minimum of half an hour, I think ideally an hour, and then we're going to be ready to get them in the air fryer. So after just over half an hour of soaking, I patted dry these French fries here. I added just about a tablespoon of olive oil, just adding a little bit more there. I'm just going to shimmy these around here. Make sure that they're nice and tossed, like that. And now it's time to fire up the air fryer. So we're plugged in and ready to go. So I'm going to hit the power button. We're going to go ahead and just hit the manual or the French fry setting there. And I'm going to increase this up to 32 minutes. Since I'm going with 800 grams, which is the largest size that this suggests it can handle for homemade French fries, I'm going to go with the longest setting for time, which is 32 minutes. The minimum is 22. But I imagine it'll take this long. And then I'm just going to hit the start button there. That'll fire it up right away, and it's time to add those fries. So according to the instructions, you don't want to just go ahead and dump everything in there, because if there's any excess oil in the bowl, which really, looking at it now, there isn't. I can go ahead and even just kind of scoop it in like this. If there was excess oil, there would be excess oil in the bottom of this fryer bowl, but this will not be a problem. Just toss those in there, pop it in, And it is showing is still on that French fry setting for 32 minutes. And it says that we should be tossing them partway through, so I might do so in about 10 minutes. Okay, after 10 minutes, this is what we're looking like here. Definitely some cooking going on. I'm just going to, ooh, I lost a fry. Okay, just going to give them a little flipperoo, fire it back in, and it automatically fires right back up. Perfect. I'll probably do that again in another 10 minutes. Okay, after another 10 minutes, taking a look here, there's definitely some crispiness to some of these fries. They're kind of browning up a little bit. I'm just going to give them a really quick spin, fire them back in, and probably give them the rest of that 12 minutes here. All right, we've got a countdown here, the last 5 seconds. And what happens when it's done? Oh, just turns off, beeps 3 times, 4 times. Okay, yeah, 5 times. There we go. It beeps. And here are the fries. Nice, crispy looking. They look kind of similar, well, somewhere between just oven-baked fries and deep-fried fries. Not bad. Let's get a little salt action on them here. I'm going to flip them around. A little more salt. We'll give them a taste test. So these really look not too bad. There's some nice browning on some of them. They are feeling crunchy. Let's give them a taste test. Slightly browner one here. Yeah, I mean, that's all right. Got a nice little crunch to it, and geez, not a whole lot different from when we actually deep fry French fries around here. So it took a little bit longer than the deep fryer, and I did have to do it in 2 batches where I could have done just slightly less of this with my actual deep fryer and done it all in 1 batch. But yeah, not bad. Guess it's super healthy or something, right? So anyway, okay, try something else. Well, now actually before I try to do anything else, I'm going to clean this out. So this little base just kind of pops out. You can see some of those little tiny fries popped into there, but everything is just this non-stick coating, so I can go ahead and give it a really quick, easy clean. That's and it just sets right back in there. That's quite nice. Now that I've tried just French fries from potatoes, I want to go ahead and do that using some frozen shoestring potatoes here that I've got. So I've got the air fryer heated up at 400 degrees. I'm going to go ahead, and from what I understand, you don't want to fill this more than like 3/4 full, and you want to get a little oil in there, so I'm going to give this a spritz here, just of some olive oil, just like so, and furthermore, I'm going to give it just a little dose of some seasoning salt, and then that should hopefully get nicely mixed in there later on. So back in we go, and I'm going to give this 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, taking them out here, I'm going to give them a little toss. Actually, I'm going to just spritz them with just a little bit more of this olive oil. Knocking over my can of olive oil. And we're going to put them right back in and give them, I'll check on them in about 5 minutes. So I gave these about 7 minutes longer, and it's hard to do with one hand, so I'm going to pull out a little sample here and taste. They are hot. You know what? And they are crispy. I think that the frozen French fry method did work a little bit easier. Well, I mean, obviously it was easier. There was no soaking of the potatoes or anything involved with that. They turned out really nice and crispy, and in not too terribly much time. So I think I'm going to whip up another batch of these, and we'll be able to feed the kids. So at this point, I would say I'm really happy with this air fryer, this T-fal. It's pretty easy to clean, really easy to use, and I mean, I haven't messed up these fries here with it yet, so it definitely bears some more experimentation. So yeah, I don't know if that helps you or not, but keep her at 11.